Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In this video I'm going to show you a bunch of Citizen Promaster watches that can be had for very little money. So if you're looking to buy yourself an entry-level dive watch, here's a couple of options that I have in my collection. There is the beautiful Orient Ray with a gorgeous sunburst blue bezel. I have it here on a Miltat Jubilee bracelet, straight end. Really gorgeous watch, super affordable. Features hacking, hand winding, in-house movement. Orient, I think, is a sister brand of Seiko, Japanese brand. Beautiful, beautiful. And I think this is about a 42 millimeter, 41 or 42 millimeter. We have some dolphins on the back, and it reads Epson. Now this is the brother. This is the black dial version. This dial I think is a bit more matte compared to the blue, which is very vibrant. And this one either comes on a oyster style bracelet or a rubber strap. This is the rubber strap, and it features these dolphins that we can also see here on the case back. A super popular watch, super affordable. I'll leave some links in the description, of course. Bezel is nice. Bezel is not super thick. It kind of like goes well under your dress shirt. Although this is quite a sporty watch, due to that shape of that bezel, it kind of blends in. It's not too aggressive. Because the bezel is quite thin, sometimes I find it hard to grab it. But if you push down on it, it works well. And I think it lines up pretty nicely. So really nice watch. Then we have the Seiko SKX 009. This is the J version. This is one of my favorite watches all time. These are getting more rare these days. Beautiful case back. This is the original rubber strap from Seiko. Again with a beautiful logo here. Super strong strap, really nice. The crown, which is different from the Orients. Crown is at the 3 o'clock position, and the crown is like super small. It's engraved, as you can see. With this Seiko, the crown is at the 4 o'clock, so that's a bit different, non-signed. And really nice Pepsi color bezel, blue dial. The dial is very matte. This watch, no hacking, no hand winding. So the movement 7S26 is a bit limited compared to the Orient Rays that have hand winding and hacking. Printed dial instead of applied markers. Really like the bezel. I think this kind of coin edge shape bezel is so beautiful. It's easy to grip. The bezel action is like super smooth. And this one tends to line up pretty nicely, but a lot of Seikos are misaligned, so be careful for that. And then this is one of my first watches. This is the smaller brother. This is the SKX 013. I have it here on a Miltat Jubilee bracelet with a beautiful clasp. Plenty of micro adjustments. Again, the beautiful engraved case back. Crown also at the 4. Same movement, 7S26. So no hand winding, no hacking. Day and date, as you can see right here. Also with the 009 day and date. Orient Ray also day and date. I think this one measures 38. And I think the Pepsi also measures 42. So these three watches, they are quite similar, and this one is much smaller. And then finally we have the Citizen NY0040. I think this is one of the best entry-level dive watches. And in this video I will move these to the side, and maybe I'm gonna do a comparison later of those watches. But this video is all about the Citizen watch. I've owned this watch for quite some time. This belongs to the Promaster line. As you can see, it's quite scratched up. It features the Miyota movement, which is part of Citizen A203, which has hand winding, crown at the 4 o'clock, but no hacking. Here we have the ND limits, which stands for no decompression limits. The in-house watch movement has 21,600 beats per hour, 21 joules. It has a mineral crystal, which, yeah, I think is a negative thing. All the watches that I showed a minute ago also have mineral crystals. So they are prone to scratch at some point, but they're not prone to crack. So they're quite shock resistant, but they might scratch. As you can see, is the case here in the center of this dial, center of this crystal. You can see this horizontal scratch. Beautiful watch, glossy dial, applied markers, really strong lume, day and date, and I really like the fact that they did the day and date in black instead of most of the watches that have a white background. I think a black background with a black date looks so much better. Super simple screwed case back. This is the original rubber strap or urethane strap. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. And as you can see, this bezel is truly unique because here it's like smooth, and here you have these very deep teeth which make the bezel operation super easy. This one has 60 clicks, so 1 click per minute. As you can see, alignment is well, and I really like this bezel. So that is the NY0040-09EE. So this watch was released in 1994. The official retail price is 229 euros here in Europe, but you can find it for 189 euros. Most important details here: we have a diameter of about 42 millimeters, black strap, black dial, 12 millimeter in thickness, ISO certified 6425, 200 meters water resistant, mineral crystal glass. This watch can also be found here with a metal bracelet which has not gotten any solid links but hollow links. I don't recommend this bracelet. I owned it in the past. I did not enjoy it. So I would recommend going for the rubber strap one and maybe change the strap if you don't like it. I really like the strap, but you might change it for a NATO. So that is the original one. I truly think this is a beautiful piece. Again, the dislike is the mineral crystal. With that black dial, with the black bezel, I think it will go well with any strap. Let me just demonstrate the date setting. So that is the crown in the neutral position at the 8 o'clock position. Let me just pull it out and bring the hour hand to the 6 o'clock in the morning. So we had a date change at midnight. I press it in once more. So now I can change the date by going up. And I make about one circle to change the date, as you can see here. One full circle and it will change. Now to change the day, I go backwards like so. So here I change to English. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So one full spin backwards changes the day. Then you can choose between German, Freitag, Saturday. So you can change between English and German in this particular edition, which was released, I think, for the European market. Now when we spin upwards again, we can change the day. So I think it's the 29. There we go. Then I'm gonna pull out the crown completely and go to midday. And then I go to about 4 p.m. Yeah, 4:23. That's about it. I'm gonna click it in. I'm gonna turn it around and then I'm gonna screw back this crown. That's it, super solid. Watch is running again. So that is the black dial. This was my first edition. Now let me demonstrate to you two other editions. So when you buy this watch, they come in this paper box, super simple, and it reads Citizen. This is the Promaster line, and here it reads Aqualand. And here I have some paperwork that came with the watch, and then they should come with this gas bottle, this diving bottle of course artificial, but really nice, and it reads Promaster Aqualand Citizen. So I have 2 of these, and again we have that paper box which reads Citizen Promaster, some paperwork, and in a minute I'm going to show you this one. This is the NY0040-17L caliber A203, which is the blue dial edition. So we have some instructions and some guarantee. What I think is noteworthy to show you is the following information. So here on the case back, the first 4 characters indicate the movement you're dealing with. So I noticed that with these watches, all the movements are the same. Basically, that is the A203, the 4 first digits of this number. So I have 3 of these Promasters, and they all have the same movement. So that is maybe a coincidence, I don't know. So let me open up these bottles. So here we have the first dive bottle, and as you can see, it looks really nice. It's all plastic. So how you're gonna open it? Like so. You just turn it. Okay. There we have the watch. So here we have some padding, really nice. So I get back to this watch in a second, but first I'm gonna show you this one that I have right here. Again, we have the padding material. First I'm gonna start with this one. Because this is the 0040-17LE. I owned this watch in the past, sold it, and then I regretted selling it. So I bought it back. So yeah, what do we have here? This is super similar to the black dial edition, but this one has a blue dial. It has a blue strap, but other than that, it's the same watch. This watch can also be had with an extra metal bracelet. Again, I don't recommend this option. I recommend going for the rubber strap edition. So here we have this watch. Difference to the black dial version is we have a beautiful sunburst blue, and I really like this watch. I'm super happy I got it back. I think for $189 it's a super affordable watch. Very colorful. Bezel action, really nice. I think it aligns well. As you can see, we have plenty of adjustment holes. With my 6.3 inches, as you can see, I measure here 1, 2, 3. I'm in the 4th hole. So if you have bigger wrist, you will also be able to fit it, because there's plenty of more holes. If you have smaller wrist, also you have 3 more holes. So this watch should work for anyone. We have the Promaster logo here, 2 keepers, which are both adjustable. We have the ND limits here, and this is what it looks like on the 6.3 inches wrists. I think absolutely beautiful. Bezel super easy to control. There we have it. And with the 12 millimeters thickness, I don't think it's too thick. I think we have the diameter of 42. Beautiful piece. Now let's jump to this one. So this is a new model of the Promaster line. Reference number is NY0086-16LE, and it also features that caliber A203 by Miyota. First thing I notice is the clasp does not have the Promaster logo that we can find with the blue one. But then again, also my original NY0040 does not have that logo. So we have the beautiful black strap. Very nice packaging here with this dive bottle. Beautiful thing for your collection. Now there we have the watch. So the key difference here has to be a Pepsi bezel, a blue dial. I think it looks very nice. And this one has white markers compared to a greenish filled lume that we can see here with the blue one and also with the black one. And then the second thing, which is noteworthy, is the dial layout is a bit different. On the left we can read Citizen, on the right we can read Citizen Automatic with that Promaster logo. And then if we look here at the 6 o'clock position, we can see the, on the left, we can see the Promaster logo, automatic divers 200 meters. And here on the right, we can only read divers water resist 200 meters. So there's a bit of a difference. Hands are same, date same, markers are same. So yeah, the key thing is the textual layout is different. And the second thing is I noticed that the bezel does not align here, which I think is a shame. Bezel does align here quite well. And also that bezel, that triangle, looks different. Here we can see a full triangle. And here it looks like the tip of the triangle is cut off, which I don't like. I prefer the bezel triangle here on the right. I also noticed that the font of the bezel is different. This is smaller, this is bigger. So the numbers here are bigger, which I prefer. It's more legible, and this is a 2 watch. I think here they're a bit too small. Another key difference here, the crown is signed with the Promaster logo, which I really like. The original ones, they don't have it. So the crowns are quite similar, but this one is non-branded and this one is signed. Also here with the blue one, it's not signed. So I do think, yeah, that is an improvement of the newer version, is the fact that the crown is signed. Caseback also looks a bit different. Here it reads Citizen Promaster, that is the new one, that you can see here. And on the old one it reads Promaster Citizen, so it's turned upside down. But these are only small details, of course. What I dislike about this watch is the color of the bezel is different from the color of the dial. So they're both blue, but this is more like purple blue. As you can see here with the SKX, that blue is more blue, and this is more like shiny purple. I don't like it. And here you can see the blue and the red is definitely the blue is a bit more matte or light blue. And this is very dark purple-ish. Also the red looks different. I think the red on the SKX looks better. But other than that, I think it's a beautiful colorful watch, super affordable. And it really has that 90s feel to it, although this is a brand new released watch. So there we have it. I must say, I must conclude that this blue one, it grew on me. I think it looks better. And this Pepsi one, I think, yeah, I'm not over the moon with it anymore. I might even sell it at some point because I really don't like the misaligned bezel. I don't like the color of the Pepsi bezel. Again, I think with the Seiko, I think it's done much better. But I really love the blue one. I really love the black one. I like the layout of the dial. Although it's super cluttered, I really like it. And I don't like how they redesigned this dial. So yeah, this video just to show you a few entry-level divers, and especially the Citizen Promaster lineup, the black one, the blue one, and I call it the Pepsi one. I might be able to do a full comparison of these Promaster watches against the watches that I showed you in the beginning of this video. For example, the Orient Rays. I might do them like heads up. And then, for example, the Seikos, the 009 and the 013. So yeah, do let me know what you like to see. And yeah, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you found this video interesting. And yeah, I can just say, like, I do really think that these are one of the best entry-level divers. I think they're the most iconic. Although I really love these Orient Rays, I do think these Citizens, they have a bit more of history together with these Seikos. And I think those bezels, they scream more of like a 2 watches than the Orient Ray. Yeah, I think these divers, yeah, I think they're the coolest. But the Orient Ray, I think with that hacking function, with the hand winding function, has better properties. And I think it's also more affordable to purchase. So again, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I look forward to having you here on the channel back with me soon. Take care.